Welcome to chess night. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this every night. I just want to play chess. But there are a few political things that I want to hit before we get into actual games. First, Zelensky. Zelensky. Zelensky has come out and said that he has captured Chinese troops. He's captured Chinese troops. And this is after the nonsense of North Koreans apparently fighting in the war that nobody has ever really found. And according to Zelensky, when a North Korean troop is hit and he's on the brink of death, he takes out a lighter and he burns his face so nobody can identify who he is. This puts him in mind of the David Chappelle joke. David Chappelle made this joke. He was talking about cops killing people, killing blacks. And he said that black people, when they were getting shot by cops, they'd sprinkle crack on themselves. It's like, I don't want to leave any answers. This is what this sounds like to me. This is ludicrous. Russia is a massive country. And as being a massive country, there's some people in that country that are more Asiatic in the way that they look. They seem to be taking any random Asiatic person and saying that the person is either Chinese or North Korean. And of course, Western media just runs with it. This is completely ludicrous. Right here. This is a guy who, okay, I guess this one you're saying is a Korean soldier. But this is absurd. This is absurd. And then he turns around and says, give me money. The international panhandler is asking for more money because of Chinese troops. He doesn't seem to be reading the room. In one case, I think he was asking for Patriot missiles and everything else. Dude, Trump has said you owe him $300 billion. You have not paid him $300 billion yet alone asking for more stuff. I want to show another clip. This is, I guess there are two. Yeah. So I guess the big news goes into parts. One, last week, and I guess I'll do this tomorrow too, Russia warned the US, don't attack Iran. And even pointing out that there would be catastrophic consequences. I can't share both at the same time. All right, I just share this one right here. Promising there will be catastrophic consequences if you attack Iran. Right here. Russia said Thursday that any attacks on its ally Iran will be unacceptable and illegal, warning of irreversible consequences if the United States will bomb the Islamic Republic's nuclear facilities. The use of nuclear force by Iran's opponents in the context of settlement is illegal and unacceptable. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova, quote, threats from outside to bomb Iran's nuclear facilities, infrastructure facilities would inevitably lead to irreversible global catastrophe. These threats are simply unacceptable. So initially they said that. Then today, sorry, I'm still battling scold. State Duma ratified a strategic partnership treaty with Iran. What's interesting about this is towards the end of the article, they point out the treaty also promotes investment in oil and gas development, joint long-term projects in peaceful nuclear energy, and the creation of a payment system independent of third countries that use the national currencies. It's the peaceful nuclear energy. Now, by our own estimates, Iran's nuclear program is not seeking a bomb, nor do they have a bomb. I think it's interesting, though, that this security agreement or this agreement, partnership, comes at the exact same time that Donald Trump is effectively threatening to bomb Iran. And part of that agreement is in security. Now, it's not like North Korea, where it compels Russia to get involved in some kind of war. By the same token, it would be hard pressed to believe that Russia is not going to support what they consider to be an ally, especially considering what happened to Syria. Speaking of Syria, one last thing before I get the chance. Donald Trump came out and said this. Now, again, Trump lies, he breathes, and I love to have stock ticker at the bottom with the stocks effectively tanking. But listen to what he says here about Erdogan.
But same thing. I said, you've taken it over. He's taken it over through surrogates. He goes, no, it was not me. I said, it was you. But that's okay. You don't have to say, well, sort of maybe it was me. Okay. But what?
According to Trump, Erdogan admitted what everybody already knew, that the jihadists that were rummaging through the country were backed by Turkey. And let's be honest, also in some part funded by Israel, and in some part funded by Qatar and UAE. But let's be very clear about something. We paved the way for that. The amount of money that we have put in over the last 10, 15 years in order to get rid of Assad, damaged the government, allowed the Kurds, or let's say the US and its proxies in the region, to steal the oil, steal the grain in regards to the country, to starve the country out. And it did so for years. The entire point of it, initially, when we tried to overthrow the government and Assad was able to beat them back with the help of the Russians and Iranians, what we decided to do was just hold on, choke them out, starve them out, use sanctions to destroy and hollow out the government. At which point, Turkey, Istanbul, was able to use this jihadists to finish the objective, not to mention paying many of those people off. It's funny to me that Donald Trump comes out and effectively blames Erdogan, and it's like, you did it. You know you did it. Hey, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not against you for it. I like strong men. I like powerful moves. You made a powerful move. God bless you. Just amazing. Just amazing. I want to get my cold medicine down first. But that's amazing. That's an amazing clip. One last clip. Netanyahu, after speaking with Trump, comes out and says this. Now, this is not in English. So you would have to read the bottom of it. But listen, or at the very least, read what he says. What he says is more dramatic than I think it's being given credit for.
הנשיא דונלד טראמפ, יכולתם להתרשם מהקרבה הגדולה והידידות הגדולה בינינו, והיא באה לידי ביטוי בנושאים שדיברנו. קודם כל איראן. אנחנו מסכימים שלאיראן לא יהיה נשק גרעיני. זה יכול לעשות בהסכם, אבל רק אם ההסכם הזה הוא הסכם נוסח.
To interrupt real quick, he points out first, we agree that Iran would not have nuclear weapons. Okay, Iran is not trying to get nuclear weapons. Understand this is the exact same George Bush argument that George Bush used to overthrow Iraq. And people who are out here explaining this as if it's, well, Iran should just capitulate and give up its sovereignty. So, Israel and the US will feel better about itself. Okay, this is nonsense. They're not trying to get a nuclear weapon. Our own assessment is that they don't have them and not trying to get them. All right. Netanyahu is also a flagrant liar. I suppose this is why these two get along. Let's keep going.
חלוב, שנכנסים, מפוצצים את המתקנים, מפרקים את כל המכשורים, בפיקוח אמריקני, בביצוע אמריקני, זה טוב. אפשרות שנייה, שזה לא יהיה.
All right. Again, now he's saying they need to blow up all of their equipment and all of their installations under the supervision of America, that this will be acceptable to us. Okay, let's keep going. I'm glad it's acceptable to Israel. And For a bit of context, understand this man who's sitting there with Donald Trump pulls the chair out for him, and just murdered a 14-year-old American child, not to mention many of the other kids that they murdered. I'm just pointing out, as an American child, the American first president didn't say anything about it, didn't care anything about it, no big deal. This man with the ICC arrest warrant hanging over his head for running an apartheid state, a fascist state, a genocidal state that is committing genocide and murdering people indiscriminately en masse, women and children, is sitting here, who's invaded all of its neighbors, who has nuclear weapons, is saying, we're concerned about this other state that has invaded nobody, attacked nobody, does not have nuclear weapons, and is not trying to get nuclear weapons, but we are concerned about it. I just want to give the context first. That's just astonishing. Let's keep going.
סתם יגררו את השיחות, ואז האופציה היא צבאית. כולם מבינים את זה, על כך דנו באריכות. אני מסיים עכשיו ביקור שני בארצות הברית תוך חודשיים, ביקור חם מאוד עם ידידי הנשיא דונלד טראמפ. יכולתם להתרשם מהקרבה הגדולה והידידות הגדולה בינינו, והיא באה לידי ביטוי בנושאים שדיברנו. קודם כל איראן. אנחנו מסכימים שלאיראן לא יהיה נשק גרעיני. זה יכול לעשות בהסכם, אבל רק אם ההסכם הזה הוא הסכם נוסח לוב, שנכנסים, מפוצצים את המתקנים, מפרקים את כל המכשורים.
Other point that I want to make here. He said they need to do it like the Libyan model, where they effectively blow up their own stuff. Now the catch becomes the Libyan model is the key point. When Donald Trump, or when this was brought up about North Korea, where it was like we have the Libyan option, this created issues in North Korea where their response for it was hyperbolic. It was hyperbolic because if you remember in Libya, Gaddafi gave up pursuit of nuclear weapons and was overthrown and sodomized with a machete, with Hillary Clinton cackling, happiest have you ever seen, saying, we came, we saw, he died. So if you are saying we are going to use the Libyan model for Iran, well, what does that actually mean? And what is the subtext of saying you're talking about using the Libyan model for Iran? That's amazing, right? Anybody with any, shallow remembering of history, I know the news media's memory only goes back 3 or 4 days, but the reality of it is the Libyan model is often considered, let's say, dog whistle for overthrowing a country. Now, my assessment is that war is inevitable on some level. And the reason why I say that, Wesley Clark made this point about the US wanting to destroy 7 countries. I think it was 7, ending with Iran. Afghanistan attacked. Iraq attacked and destroyed. Syria attacked and destroyed. Libya attacked and destroyed. Sudan, a complete basket case. And the last one on that list, last man standing, Iran. So if there's been a concerted, coherent plan in place to overthrow all of these governments, regardless of the president that's in office, and Iran is the last one standing, and Trump, who Netanyahu has his hooks into, or it could be the tail wagging the dog or the dog wagging the tail, I don't really care which one it is, they are aiming at this point at Iran. Any deal that is made is only made to weaken Iran with the thought of eventually overthrowing Iran. So it is very possible that what Donald Trump wants is Iran not to give up nukes. Okay, sure, you can give up your nuclear missile stuff and everything else. What they want, most likely, are the ballistic missiles and the Iran's ability to defend itself. Trump may believe that under threat, Iran will be willing to give up these things, which would damage and weaken Iran for any potential attack by Israel where they're incapable of defending themselves. Now, I would tell you the military is the beating heart of a nation. The reason it's the beating heart of a nation because it is the thing that allows a nation sovereignty. We can defend ourselves at the barrel of a gun. We can defend this patch of land from outsiders and invaders. In this case, Israel is an outsider and an invader. a genocidal one at that. They have been murdering people en masse and would have no issue murdering any and everybody in Iran if indeed the opportunity presented itself. The fact that Iran can defend itself is the thing that bothers and bugs the shit out of Israel. Now, the catch becomes Iran, it's not Iraq. Iran, it's not Yemen. Iran is 3 times the size of Iraq, has been preparing for the United States for like 20 something years, and now has an association with Russia in regards to a close relationship, and for that matter, China. Whereas China may not necessarily get involved, Russia probably will. Russia probably will. Meaning that warning should be taken seriously. No, that warning didn't say we would get involved militarily. That warning didn't say any of that stuff. That warning was very clear. Hey, this will be irreversibly catastrophic. Don't do it. And in the same way that the United States was dumping money and weapons into Ukraine in order to kill Russians, would Russia do the same thing in order to allow Iran to kill Americans? And what would America do? This stuff is unpredictable, which is why people running around screaming that America was just go in, knock it over, we're America, they're Iran, so, they should just kind of accept whatever we say. Those people are out of their minds. If they honestly believe that from where we are now, they can have an appraisal that plans out all of it, and it works out the way they think, they're either too arrogant, too lazy, or too motivated by something else to see it clearly. We're not under attack by Iran. We're not under threat by Iran. We have no right, no reason, no real justification, especially from American perspective, to attack Iran, especially considering what the consequences may be. Netanyahu is sitting here. We just talked to Trump, and we've decided XYZ. Okay. You've decided XYZ. Okay. Why are you deciding American policy? First question. Especially if indeed we have an American first president, which we don't actually see that. Using the phraseology of the Libyan model, it's very telling. And it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Foreboding. Very foreboding. I'll put it that way. If I'm right, and regardless of what president is in office, there's a coherent plan in place to destroy Iran, just like it destroyed all of those other governments in the way Wesley Clark predicted and said was the plan, then any deal Iran make will be to the detriment of the security of Iran. Now, I would imagine that Russia is probably saying, hey, there's no harm in negotiating. And at the very least, maybe something will come out of it. And for that matter, Russia may even think to themselves, maybe any deal that we get, we can have umbrella of Iran within the context of that deal to try to avoid any kind of conflict. But again, the catch becomes, what is that deal? And if Donald Trump believes, or they're negotiating with me because they're scared, then he may be maximalist in his demands with the fallback position of, we will attack you. So I don't know if war is inevitable. I would say the very fact that the Trump administration is working in coordination with Iran, with Israel, where they put hundreds of millions of dollars in his G-string, and he seems to be completely obsequious to any and everything that they want. And I do understand some people take the position that Israel doesn't really matter, and this is the United States that's making the decisions. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I do agree that they're a colony. I do agree that in the same way that we were a colony, there's a shared relationship between the two where we came to this continent, we murdered everybody else on this continent, we put the rest of those people in reservations, and we effectively stole it all. Israel seems to be trying to do the same thing in the Middle East with all of these governments that are effectively satellites, quislings, vassals of the United States, allowing them to do so. Egypt has now, I imagine, come to the realization, oh, wait, we're now vulnerable because, they've been on a killing spree. They don't mind killing Arabs. They think we're subhuman anyway. And so maybe we need to put our tanks in this area in order to prevent them from taking this area. Okay. Would Egypt fire a shot in anger? Who knows? Who knows? And what is the consequences? If the deal, or let's say negotiations, fall apart, Iran says what you're asking for is over the top and unacceptable, then what? All of the stuff is fraught with problems and difficulties. And I suppose we're going to see how this works out. Here again is another issue. Didn't need to exist, but purely exists because Donald Trump decides he wants it to exist. Just outrageous. I want to play some chess. All my work is finished. Work is done. So let's have some fun. I don't know what my powers are going to be today. I haven't really played today. But we'll see. My goal is to hold back the night. I get the sense that many of these people are going to be very pissed at America. So this should be a very interesting thing. I think they're going to be super motivated. And trying to kick my ass. But I will defend America to the end. All right. I don't quite know what this is as an opening. That's okay. We'll just play chess. I think my rating is 20, 40, something like that. Just trying to trap the bishop with the b4. All right. Let's see, pawn push. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Okay, that's fine. All right, is that fine? I think he's going to do a pawn push. I need to move. I don't really care about that. Apologize for the sniffles. I don't know any chess players from the Philippines. Oh, F4, are you going to trade it? What you going to do? You going to trade it? And trade it? It's bone in your throat, ain't it? The knight is a pain in the ass anytime it lands there. At the same time, you don't want to give a bishop for it, not really. But you may give up your bishop for it if you have to. Knight takes. Check, queen takes. Okay, just back away. Don't want to do with that. I don't want anything to do with that. Oh, let's fuck my pawns up. But see, it's kind of worth it. Let's fuck my pawns up. That's okay. Now what? Now what? Better attend to your responsibilities. This is a check, but so what? Takes, queen takes. It's good. Really? Push. Okay. Now what? Oh, what are you aiming at? Oh, preventing the check, taking the knight. Push. G3 loses the queen. Can't evict the knight. All right. If pawn takes, knight takes. What are you aiming at? Oh, I see. That's. Just take it, then what? Bishop takes. Don't want to. No, I don't want to open the queen to check. Check, take it. We got it there. Push. Okay. Now if we push, now what? Push. Yeah, I know it's a dick move. All right. Let's get out your way. I holds that square. I know, look, this is very weak. I get that. Very, very weak. He wants to drop the rook here. Push. You gotta do something, right? You gotta take one of those. You gotta take one of those. You can't just let this shit linger. Can't let it linger. Time check, 45:45. All right, take the next one. Yeah, I know it's uncomfortable. It's okay. Check. King takes. What? What? What's happening right now? Okay, let's do this. Let's get the king out the way. I don't want to deal with a check right there. Greedy motherfucker. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Give me that. I can't take it. That's okay. Oh. Get some stuff off the board. Got your check. Splits now. Splits is the only thing that matters now. Serpent just splits. It's like move, 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 move. All right. 2048. Keep moving. Where is this? Qatar. Qatar. Beating that monster Hamas is there. Joe Scarborough said. I mean, I don't think they have any reason to be pissed at America. Right? Push. Push. Can we push again? Can't push again, right? All right, that's fine. I wouldn't like landing there. Push. Take it. Take it. Now what? Now what? Got to say it in a whisper. Now what? It's a bit dickish, but okay. Go ahead, give me one. We're taking stuff. All right, I don't want no parts of that. Attack somebody. When all else fails, hit somebody. Punch the first motherfucker you see. All right, good. Good man. Good man. Push. Whew, that's uncomfortable. Really? Give me that. Oh, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that, but that's okay. That's okay. The queen needs to move. Rook ain't going nowhere. Now what? Now what? There we are. Fix that. Fix that. Find a way to fix that. If he moves the bishop, the queen is going to hold it. That leads to other problems, as I will show you in the very next move. Right. What happens when I do that? What happens when I do that? That's oof, that's nasty. That is nasty. That is just, yep, that's nasty. It's not me, it's just, like I said, nasty. All right. Okay, now he's threatening stuff. Your problem is going to be, let's get your check. You got a check. Take your check. I want no parts of that. Get out your way. You can have that rook. That rook is yours. All right. Let's check. Right, that's ugly, ain't it? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? What you gonna do? All right. So I'm gonna go here and go check. Now what? Right. I'm gonna take that. Go check. All right. Here's Johnny. Here's fucking Johnny. Let's keep going. Who's next? Egypt. India. Okay. All right. Center counter, or Scandinavian, as it's sometimes called. This is a game where black says, I'm not taking a seat to anybody. He says, I'm not taking a back seat to nobody. Let's get out the way. Attack somebody. Don't want to attack somebody again. Don't want to push knight takes, rook takes, or queen takes. It depends on what takes. Okay. Hit somebody. Yeah, drop the queen. Hit somebody. Put her out there. Might as well attack her. If I lose this game, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. He literally just dropped the queen. Okay. Push. Keep the momentum. Push. What's that? Do we push again? Push. Where you go? Where do you go? Okay. Can we push again? We can't push again. What we can do, attack the pawn that's out. Make him defend it. That's how you defend it. Really? Push. Where you go? Okay. 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 How do I debone you? How do I debone you? Okay. But move. Give me that. All right. Oxley. Boy. I don't want him there, but and this pawn is weak, so it has to be a forcing move. Goes there. Then what? That pawn gets weak if he does that. If I do that. All right. So let's do this. Let's do the pawn first. And then we'll attack you. Right. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Whew, this is gonna hurt you. Oh, this is gonna hurt you. Check. Give me some. Good man. Good man. Check. Give me something else. What else you gonna give me? You can resign. 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 Oh, you don't want to resign. You don't want to resign. You don't have the dignity to resign. That's okay. You ain't got to resign. You ain't got to resign. I don't even want you to resign anymore. I'm going to mate your ass. You ain't got to resign. You ain't got to resign. You ain't got to resign. Dignity, it's temerity to resign. A real man would have looked at the situation and said, you know what? I'm not going to play this out. I'm going to just resign. That's all. And this style, just play like you're black. What the hell does that mean? That's by China feeding the barrel calls 104% down. Yeah, they put 104% tariffs on China. What they don't get about China is that China doesn't care. They do care, but they don't care. Like what China has learned and what China sees itself as an equal. And from the context of an equal, you're not dominant over me. And if China accepts the premise that Donald Trump is effectively putting out with this dominance play, then what does it mean for their own self-conception of China? And so China's come out and says, you can do that. Just know, if we block your exports, it's going to hurt. If we decide to change our buying habits, it's going to hurt. We can absorb whatever you do. You cannot absorb whatever we do to you. That's what China believes, meaning they believe that they can effectively win this trade war. Who's right? I suppose we're going to find out. Let's keep going. Let's play some more chess. All right. Who's the next motherfucker to lose? I think I was 2161. Just walked through like it wasn't even there. Open door. Don't like this position. Hate this position. Play it poorly. It's like my natural inclination takes me into the wrong place. Okay. Apparently he plays poorly also. Good. All right. Get out the way. Get out of the way. Harass. Pawn push, where does he go? He's probably going to attack my sheet. Push. Makes boots work. Okay, goes there. All right. Nope. Back away. Wonder parts of that. Of course, you're going to do some shit like that. All right. The issue is this. I don't want him landing here. Even if I have to lose the bishop. it's correct to take it with the H pawn. The reason is that you don't want to create a weakness on F7, but often your feeling is to take it on F7 because you want to expose the rook. I would do what's proper. That move seems quiet, but it's very threatening. Push. Make a change. It's wordless and silent. Now what? 152, 149 time is even. Good. Time is even. You know when time is even. I'm an animal. One takes. Doesn't help. Oh. What if I do this? Then what? What are you going to do? Just curious. I'm super curious. So that's what you're going to do. Okay. Now, if I move back here, then what? Just probing attacks. All right. Let's push. I need that knight to have a square. You should do something crazy. All right. Push again. Now what? I suppose you gotta take that, right? I'll take it. You gonna leave him? Just gonna leave a man there? There you go, good man. See, if I take that, he's gonna hit me with the rook, but I don't want the king to be able to go back into this corner, which is exactly what he's gonna do. Ain't no way that king is gonna stay out there like that. He stayed out there. Really? All right, how do I keep you in there though? Oh, that's dangerous. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that. All right. 30 seconds. Oh. Oh, the white squares. But I don't know how to get in there. Look at you. He's going for mate. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, I know. See, I don't know what to do. That doesn't help. Okay, that's better. Shit. Shit. Ran out of time. To be fair, he was 21:53, but that's no excuse. Play fast. I'm running out of time. I'm bleeding shit. All right, this is not even a Pyrrhic. Actually, I think that is a Pyrrhic. I used to eat this shit for lunch. It's like, you eat shit for lunch. Why do you used to eat that shit for lunch? All right. Just get out the way. Get out that man's way. You can have the bishop. I mean, you can have, yeah, you can have the bishop. If you want it, it's yours. You motherfucker. I didn't see that. That's fuck. That's okay. That's okay. Bill's character. Bill's character. Stop that. He wants to put the knight here. Bill's character. That's what it does. Okay. Give me that. It's fine. I'm okay with this. Not entirely, but I'll live with it. Bill's character. Makes you a man. Move. You're attacking. Okay. Keep going. Knight holds it. Everything's fine. That's Bill's character. King needs to be a square over. Push. That is not what the fuck I wanted. Gotta move the king one square over. Gotta move. Mental note. Move king one square over. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Be a dick with the knight. Be a dick with the knight. Be a dick with the knight. You don't like that move, do you? I know you don't. Now you can always exchange your rook back. Give me my exchange. Oh, you don't want to give me my exchange. You don't want to give me my exchange. Okay, you gotta give me my exchange. That's okay. I can't afford to give that up. Push. 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 Now what? Now what? Okay, you're gonna run. You're gonna run. What you gonna do? You're gonna run. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna run. There you go. Look, I was down in exchange. And I couldn't figure out how to get to him. Queen check. Queen takes. But my concern is his queen is going to land right here on b6, on b3. And I don't quite know how to get out that. So I'll take the draw. I'll take the draw. Let's keep going. Oh, where's this? Morocco. Never been to Morocco. All right. This is Sicilian, don't ask me the variation. So many variations of Sicilian, I don't remember. If I was a kid, I remember all this shit. Push. Okay, that's it. Can I be attacked if I just get out the way? Just get out the way. Let's see, let's push down. You can push down now. It's only you. Right, come over. Give me that. Sucker. Stupid sucker. Yeah, I know. Shocking. Stupid idiot. Okay, take your pawn. All right. Now let us not get caught in some stupid shit. So go back to where you were. Reset the position. Go back to where you were. All right. Okay, he wants to come here now. Okay, so first off, gotta get your pieces up. Right. If we take, rook comes over, pawn, pawn, humiliates the piece. Attack it. Right. Rook takes, and queen takes. He's immediately gonna put a rook behind it. I need to stop the bishop from skewering the knight. What I want to do is, and he did it fucking anyway. You know what? I'm okay with it. I can't do that. I can't do that. You know what? Let's do it. I'm okay with it. You can take that rook. That rook is all yours. Because that knight is eternal. Oh, give me that pawn. I'm okay with that. You know, well, let's king set first before we do anything else. Harass. Can't continue to harass. Now what? Okay. If I sit here, then what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do if I do that? What if I sit here? You don't like me sitting there, do you? Really? You're not going to do anything about me sitting there? Oh, I see. He thinks he's going to have me in the okie doke. Rook takes. Queen down. Okay. I guess we have to go here first. That would have been nasty. 27 seconds. 27 seconds is an eternity. Okay, get off that square first of all. Oh, where do you go? Oh, I'm about to get mated. I can feel it. At the very least, I'll lose the bishop. I'm about to get mated. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't think it made it. Yeah, I think it made it. The reason I gave up the rook is because the black squares become very weak the moment that the bishop goes. And so it's asymmetrical game. If you play it better than I did, you may have a better advantage. Played it well. Where is this? I have no idea what that is. Is it Chili's? Is that Italy? Oh, Greece? I think it's maybe Greece. I don't know which word it is. This is Gambit. Gives up the pawn for position. Yet. I don't want him getting in momentum with that thing, so I take it immediately. Press. All right. Now, if bishop takes pawn, king moves over, pawn. Okay, just get out of this way. Just get out of this way. Don't take any risks on this. Pawn, bishop takes. Attack both first. Get one of them. And then swing back and steal that knight. B7 is often called a poison pawn. The queen, as it takes so much time to take it, that it often is not worth it. I don't. Okay. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. All right. Okay. I want to stick my knight right here, but I can't do it while the bishop is there. How do I do it? How do I do it? Okay, let's do it this way. If the bishop takes, rook takes, then knight goes into position. Okay. He wants to bring this here. Okay. Fine. All right. That keeps the rook from dropping there. Now what? Now what? Now what? Yes, I'm trying to keep him away from protecting his king by any means possible. I want to get my king over, drop a rook here. But I need to keep his pieces away. I need to isolate his king. Okay. He's on that square, so he has no checks. Now what? Now what? What do you do? What do you do? Chat, I'm curious. Do that. He's gonna come up. Attack me. Check me. Okay, so let's do this. Oh. Lost the rook. All right. Let's do check. Okay, then do another check. Okay. Oh, he's not there. Now those rooks are mobile. Okay, this game is getting away from me. Move. These things off. Bad move, bad move, bad move, bad move, bad move. Yeah, bad move. King is alone. This is bad. Run. Shit. Oh, that's not good, mate. All right. That's okay. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Be water. Be water. Okay, where's this? Spain. All right. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? What do you use? Push. Interesting. If we push again, then what? Okay, let's not push. Keep it a spirit. And what if I don't want to take it? What if I don't want to take it? Oh. Okay, so if I don't want to take you, want to think about it. I see. Congratulations. You fucked up my pumpkin side. Okay. Check. So what? I mean, you can't do anything with it on F anyway. You can have it. It's all yours. You don't want that. Why don't you want that? Why don't you want that? All right. What I need to worry about is this coming down. So let's do this. Let's make sure it can't come down. What you're gonna do? Take a move. Okay, so you're gonna move. All right. So what if I don't want you there either? So where do you go now? Okay. Okay. You're back on the same page. 143, 137. Okay. Everybody's on the same page. The knight is undefended. Be aware. Mental note. You know what? I have a better spot for him. wants to go there. Look at you. I'm going to snatch him off the board. I will snatch his ass. Swear to God, I will. Okay. Let's do that first. Really? You taking the bishop? Yeah, it's vulnerable, but yeah. I can't really do anything about it now, can I? Can't do anything about that. Oh, yeah, the checks. Okay. Let's do it that way. Let's get there first. You know what I want? You know what I want? Oh, we're doing this shit again. Huh? So if I don't get that first, he's going to get there. There we are. 15 seconds. Stay out of the way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he wants a rematch. All right. Let's get a rematch. All right, so. All right, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Okay, we gotta push. There's too much power coming down. What do I want? Oh, we gotta keep him there. He needs to stay for a bit. Plans. Shit I want to do. It's not defended. You get yours. No, keep all that shit close. Keep it close. Keep it close. It's annoying. It's holding these squares. Is this? Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't see that. did not see that at all. Okay, they're coming Best Buy shit. All right, back to where we start. Gotta move, do something. That's where I want to be. Oh, that's what I want to be. Sweet Jesus, that's where I want to be. Okay. I appreciate the exchange back. I'm not sure what they helped you, though. I get a feeling that here's Johnny is coming up. Here's Johnny. I feel it. Here's Johnny. I can feel it. I feel it in my soul. Now, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I say check. What do you do? Right. And when I do that, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do, Lorenzo? What do you do, Lorenzo? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? You got 43 seconds to figure this shit out. How do you deal with it, Lorenzo? Do magic. Magical door. There you are. You gonna confirm me a match? Decline. So I'm moving on to the next person. Yep. I'm that guy. Thank you for the win. Next. Where are you from? South Korea. Oh, they've just evicted their president. Good for you. Good for you, South Korea. That motherfucker needs to be in prison. I will tell you, I grew up playing this game, though. This position, specifically. I tend to play it well. Oh, that's female? Oh, you're cute. You're adorable. So adorable. You are so adorable. Push. Oh, push. Check. Politics. That pawn is super weak, ain't it? Check. Just bounce the king back. Let's do that. You gotta do something about that, right? That's what you're gonna do? I guess you do knight takes. What if I take that first? Then what? What if I take that now? Then what? What if I do that? Now what? Okay, that's what you do. Check. Okay, fair enough. That works, I suppose. Need him to stay. Okay. Yep, don't care. Don't care at all. All right. Protecting your stuff. I still respect that. Do respect that, even though it's really fucking annoying. Move. Check. Okay, just be careful. A lot of shit flying around right now. Take up. I don't think I played this well, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. We all fall short of form of glory. Okay, so I'm gonna say check. Really? You gonna be that guy? Okay, give me that. Give me that. I know you did it because you wanted some of that power. It's okay. Move. Move. You don't need that. Trade that man off. Trade him off. Day seconds 112. Give me that. Said you didn't need it. Push. Push. Okay. So adorable. So cute. Just not used to any pressure at all. First moment of pressure, she quits. Weak. Very weak. Those are positions of Bill Carrot. What is this? Okay. I see what you do. I see what this is. Wants to drop the knight there, which is a pain in my ass. We need to stop that. All costs. At all costs. And now we need to, like, get the fuck out of the way. It's the best way to do that. Knight, rook. It's going to come up. Pawn push. Yeah, gotta get away. It doesn't matter. And of course, he's going to harass me. Straight off. Now, he's already given me stuff. All this is going to be miserable. He's going to want to pin that, right? Queen h3. Or are you going to push? Which one? Which one? Queen h3 or push. So he's going to push. He says, fuck it, I'm going to push. This is going to... Now Queen h3, right? Problem. Shit, I should have defended the knight. That creates a problem. The moment I have to defend the knight, he's going to do pawn takes. The knight has to be defended. Yeah. That's exactly what he did. If f5 pawn takes. Get up. Oh, this is, yeah, that's a problem. This is ugly. This is very ugly. This is immensely ugly. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Oh, this is not the way it's supposed to be. First, keep those pawns doubled. Oh, this is not how it's supposed to be. don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Push. What a loose material. Oh, this is so not good. The chick from South Korea would have resigned by now. That's okay. Not that. All right. Now what? Now what? Got the shit you wanted. Now what? What if I don't have a choice? All she just takes. I can't do anything about it. Look what you can get. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I guess maybe I was greedy. Yeah, I was greedy. I lose a piece. I'm losing the queen. Yeah, I'm losing the queen. Well played. Well played. No complaints. Well played. I'm breaking even. I need to make progress. Swordfish. Brazil. Swordfish. Where are you? What are you doing, Swordfish? Swordfish was so terrified that he just said, fuck it, right off the bat. Feeling fear. So like, Israel, you're fucked. You're fucked. I'm sorry, I'm not talking during this game. I'll beat the shit out of this motherfucker. Take a lot of pressure on that ball. Okay, I guess I fucked up. I guess I fucked up. Yeah, I guess I fucked up. Shit, I fucked up. It's okay, it's okay. Just keep calm. Carry on. Carry on. Guess more to the point now. Checkmate. And that motherfucker couldn't even stay and finish the game. Israelis for you. Couldn't even stay and finish the game. Didn't even have the integrity enough to sit there and just get mated. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Play this game. The other woman from South Korea, she would have resigned. But I have been through enough battles where it's just take it and just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Claw, you be fighting, you spitting, but you keep fighting. And then you win it. That's what happens. Just wanted to say applause on Ritter situation. It's the reason I've been subscribed to you since 2018. Thank you for having integrity. CeeLo, man, get back to work. I've done all my work for today. Look, the Ritter thing, it's an awkward situation, if I'm being bluntly honest with you. I have slight guilt, weirdly enough. But the guilt is not from the video per se. I think what it is, when you've worked with someone for years, and we've had Ritter on for 6 years, including the time that has been on my channel. He's never been warm to me. It's always been just kind of very clinical in regards to, will you come on the show? Yeah, no, yes, no. Very straightforward answers. Like Marcus, you can ask Mark stuff. You can engage with Mark off show, off air. We're just not really that guy. And so I always felt like it was a tenuous relationship, that at any moment he could pretty much stop. But I also thought to myself, Ritter was doing me a favor by coming on the show, because, he may come on Napolitano and get like 100, 200,000 views. And on my show, he might get 50,000 if you add all the views in for one particular video. So I was appreciative for him coming on the show. And I appreciated his take. Even if I thought his take was wrong, I appreciated it. Up until the point where it seemed like he switched. And I think it was the last show that we did, my audience was freaking out. Like you could see the chat, they were losing their shit on the chat. And I am bewildered by some of the stuff he's saying. And this is kind of like the first video where I'm like, Scott, you're out of your mind. What are you talking about? And pushing back on the stuff that he's saying. Fast forward to me seeing a few other videos with Ritter, and he's saying something similar. And when I saw the Glenn Deason video, I was like, oh, you know what it was? It was a part of the Glenn Deason video where he was like, well, we're America, they're Iran. So we get to dictate outcomes. And Iran doesn't get to dictate outcomes because we're America. That line could have came from John Bolton. And I thought, this motherfucker has lost his mind. That's what I thought. And I hit him up, be like, hey, can you come on the show? And eventually he pushed it off, and then was like, well, no, basically, I'm not coming back on your show. Ironically, that's when I wanted to talk to him about his take on Iran. And so the only thing I really had to go by was the Glenn Decent video. And I'm like, he's lost the plot. Now, at that point, you're stuck with a question. What do? Do you let your association with the person that you've had for years? Like, I give an example. I work with Malik, right, on the show. Malik's my boy. That's my homeboy. That's my boy. Even if I don't talk to him, we run a foxhole together doing fault lines. And very rarely are you in a situation where you're with somebody and you're talking to them for 3 hours about contentious stuff that you disagree with. And at the end of it, hey, you need a ride home? Yeah, I'll take you home. That's how we were. We got along extraordinarily well. Even on days where we didn't get along on the show, we typically got along very well. And so for my take, it's like, that's my boy. If he's on CNN wilding out, I will never say a bad word about him. Because ultimately, I understand the lane that he's in. He's a Black Republican trying to make a living doing news. I respect that. And even if a mom or family members are saying something about Malik, I will point out, hey, he's doing his job. He's a Black Republican. What do you expect him to say? He's going to say Republican stuff. Is what it is. Ritter is different. Because from the Ritter standpoint, we are talking about physical matter reality. And a physical matter reality where we have killed people. We have knocked over governments. I mean, for fuck's sake, in Syria, they are like killing like 50,000 Alawites, Christians, etc. My producer had family members in Syria. And when that government was overthrown, I contacted him and said, how's your family doing? And he said, they're terrified. And they believe that ultimately people will come for them. Like, meaning all of this veneer of, oh, we have a new Syria and everything else. They never believed it. And so this is real, right? This is not, oh, we're just having a conversation about stuff. We are having a conversation about foreign policy with a government that has a history of getting a lot of people killed because of that foreign policy. At one point, Ritter used to breathe fire on the issue of Israel. He would be against the overthrow of Syria, against the Ukraine war. And you would think that he would be against the overthrow of Iran. Now, he couches what he says in the context of, well, I'm just being realistic. What I don't hear is condemnation. That's what I don't hear. And because I don't hear condemnation, it comes across as if you're just echoing what Trump is saying. If you just capitulate, everything is fine. And then in the decent interview, it's like, Mike makes right. It's like, oh, wow, okay, this is outrageous. Like, you're having a conversation where you're effectively saying that they're going to nuke Iran in an unprovoked war of aggression. And even the analysis is a bit dodgy. And I'm stuck with the issue. Like, it's like, shit, man, I feel a loyalty because I do feel like he came on the show and he would, he didn't have to. And he's right. He gave his time to come on the show and I appreciated it. Shit, man. Like, this is a bridge too far. It's like, when we're on the same page, okay, no issue. I don't even care if we have a difference of opinion on that stuff. No big deal. But the president of the United States is talking about murdering a lot of people, just like he's been doing in Yemen, and doing so in an unprovoked fashion. I don't need your explanation of a catastrophe. I need your condemnation. Condemnation is different. Condemnation gets across. This is fucking outrageous. Israel is literally on a murder spree, murdering and invading multiple countries and committing a genocide, and has nukes. And your take is the issue is Iran. No. Just no. And so you're stuck in this kind of weird box of, oh, I feel guilty doing that video because he has come on my show quite often. By the same token, he's fucking fair game because of the shit he's saying. How do I mend those two? You mend those two by the loyalty part doesn't really matter right now. What matters is a lot of people are potentially going to die because the president is out of his fucking mind. And I don't need somebody echoing what the president is saying. I need somebody putting a knife in the president for doing so. There's a difference in those things. So yeah, I did the video. You know, it doesn't matter how I feel about it. I did the video. Just is what it is. I'm a lone wolf in this. My allegiance, at least I try to have an allegiance to, okay, what's right? What's fair? What's honest? What's responsible? At least I try to. I'm a person, so I fuck up, you know. Everybody falls short of glory. But I felt like it was a bridge too far. And to me, to make it even worse, the spaces that Ritter is accustomed to are typically anti-war, against the war in Ukraine, against the genocide in Israel. The spaces that we inhabit tend to be against those things, push back on US government in the way that the government overreaches and US policy. It is weird to live in a space like that Ritter has been in, and then go from show to show in that exact same space, selling a Trumpian point of view. If you're going on Galloway, if you're going on Garland Show, if you're going on Sabby Saps, if you're going to Judge Napolitano, if you're going to name your show, all of these shows have something very specific in common, that they tend to be anti-war, and they tend to be against this imperialistic response by the US government. And it felt like, because he had been in those spaces, that was the exact space that he was in, selling that point of view. Yeah, I didn't like it. Just didn't like it. I had to check my feelings because I wasn't sure entirely whether or not, okay, do you feel some kind of way about the fact that he's not coming on the show? Is that the motivation? Or is it what he's saying? And the reason, and I realized, if Mark Sloboda called me and said, hey, I'm not coming back on your show, there'll be no videos about Mark. I may feel some kind of way because I actually like Mark and I like talking to him, and he's extremely bright on this stuff. There will be no videos. I would have no reason, no justification to do so. If Garland said it, if any of my guests, for the most part, said it, no videos. Like Alexander McCarthy used to come on the show all the time. I still think he is doing God's work. Aaron Matei, he came on once. I would love to have him back on. I still think Buzzsaw is doing God's work. And I can go down the list of people who may not ever come back on the show. And I still think they're doing God's work. So it can't be that. No, the motivation was what we were saying. It wasn't, it was that. It was, why is he taking this particular position? It just seems outrageous. It was that. So I felt like there was nowhere around it. Let's keep going. Let's kick some ass. I really don't want to dwell on it, to be very fair. Like, I spoke my piece. I don't have anything else to say. Just fucking awkward. It's very awkward. Philippines. All right, let's play some chess. All right, let's keep going. All right, this is the French. I don't play the French directly because when I was a kid, I could never beat. I just kept losing. Every time I was in a position, I would just get my ass kicked. And I was like, there has to be a better way to play this. Oh, I know. Just don't play it. Just don't play the shit. Keep losing. I just stop playing it. something about my biases in playing this opening. But this transposing to King's Indian. Okay, that's fucking annoying. Just get out the way. That's annoying. I want my bishop. You don't pay for that. I wanted that bishop. There would be consequences. Yeah, there'll be consequences to that shit. You're gonna pay for that, buddy. You may not know it yet. You may not see it yet. But the reckoning is coming. There we are. Push. That's what I want. I want to push. Can I push some more? Do we have another push? Push. All right. Do I have another push? I don't think I have any pushes. You want to harass that knight. That's just move him out the way. The knight's a better place to be anyway. The knight must be there. Just fuck. God damn it. Really? You're just gonna go full harassing. Oh, that'll lose the queen. Okay. Perhaps I didn't play this all that well. Yeah, perhaps I didn't play this all that well. Shit, you gotta take him, don't you? Okay, I didn't play this well. It sucks. He is raping me. Like you're raping me. He's taking everything from me. Okay, first, get there, hoe. Now, if the queen goes there, what? Let's take the queen there first. He's taking everything from me. Politics. Are there any tricks in this? Knight F. Check. Pawn takes, then bishop takes. What happens if I attack the bishop immediately? Oh, if I do that, that doesn't help. Okay, you have 26 seconds. You have 20 seconds to think about it. Come on, come on, come on. Keep your brain in gear. It's going to rook takes. I know he's going to do rook takes. Rook takes pins the bishop on the queen. Wait. Oh, that's so. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, the queen is holding it. The queen is holding it. I need the queen to move. 18 seconds. Yeah, mate. I want a rematch, but I don't want him to deny me if he says no. It's like an indignity when they do it. No, I don't want to play you anymore. Go see on the piano. Fine. Oh, I can't keep this up. I gotta go in a bit. Get out the way. Of course, he starts to harass me immediately. All right, let's do that. I'll do it. We could do that too. Push. Oh, you don't like it when I push. Okay, all right, fine. You don't like it when I push. I don't like it when you push in too hard. Why not? It hurts when you do that. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Queen takes. How far you want to go with that? How far you want to go with that? How far you want to go with that? I'm curious. Okay, good man. Good man. All right. Now what? Okay, we need to break continuity. F pawn push, pawn takes, knight takes. Enough gusto. Okay, let's get rid of that knight. Oh, get over there. 1 minute 46 seconds. Where you go? Where you go? Where you gonna go? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life are showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life be showing you? I'm thinking, can you sack it? Can you? Okay. Right, I'm gonna take that rook because I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna take that because I don't see it either. Okay. I'm gonna take that because I don't see it either. Harass. Harass. I think he wants to push down. Can't give him time to do that. Oh, I missed that. That's okay. I do the next move. It depends if he goes. Yeah, I do the next move. Either way. In 5 seconds. Your move. What you can do? Give me that. Okay. All right. What's here? Move. There you go. Good man. Okay, can't do nothing but that. Push. Oh, the rook there was a pain in my ass. That's fine. It's covered. Okay, you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be that person. Give me that. Pawn's covered. It's okay. Next loss, I'll call it a day. Black hole. Switzerland. Be neutral, dude. Fuck you on your plans. Supposed to be neutral. Eat chocolate and chocolate milk and shit. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do this because. Oh, where are you going? Holla, holla. Holla, holla. That's a problem. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Shit. Don't have a choice. Can't do anything about it. Problem is, bishop takes f2, rook takes, check. Loses the rook. I mean, takes the rook. All right. And because the rook is there, I can't move that fucking knight. God damn it. Can't push the pawn because the bishop will drop in. That's a great hand. Okay, there we are. Okay. King is stuck in the center. That is a problem too. All of these things are problems. Oh, rook is going to come out immediately. If the rook comes out, castle. Knight takes pawn. I lose the rook. Okay, what if I go? Yeah. What if I do that? Okay, that works. Okay, doesn't have any checks though, right? Lose the rook if he does that. Right. Castle. Fuck, you got all day in the rook. Yeah, right. Ain't got all day. Take what you're gonna take. Take what you're gonna take. All right. 145. 2. Move. Move. All right. Good. Good, good, good. That's good. Attack somebody. Oh, that motherfucker. Okay. Stay calm. You have time. You have time. 40 seconds. Wait a minute. 10 seconds. You have time. Stay calm. Stay calm. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Where you going, bro? Be a man. Don't be like Israeli. Just log off. Be a man. Shit. Okay, one more game. One more game. One more game. One more. Call it a night. One more. More. Where's that? Where are you? Where are you from? What's this? Poland? Can't see where he's from. It's not giving me an indication. Bulgaria. Okay. All right. This is pure. I think they called it. Okay. I want to push before he pushes. What? For some reason, I think E6 is right. But I don't remember the variation. Which way? This way. Now, castle. Obviously. At the table. And let's just hold for the moment. Let's just hold. Dude, this is not going to turn out good for you. This is not going to turn out good for you. Not at all. Okay. But I know you think that gets you out of it. It does not. The more you wiggle, the deeper you sink. Played a pair myself, actually. All right. That's fine. I want to be on F6. That's what I want to be. There we are. There we are. Give me that. Okay. Now, attack. Right. What I want to do is pin him in there. He can't move and keep him there for a moment. We have some things to work out, but that's okay. We'll work this shit out. Oh, we're going to work that shit out. Yes, we are going to work it out. The brother's going to work it out. He's going to work it out. Working it out is what we do. We're going to work that shit out. Oh, we're going to work that shit out. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't want your money. Wait a minute. Maybe I should care about that. The queen is going to come here. If I go here first, queen comes there. Rook up. Pawn takes. Yeah. God motherfucking damn it. It's a mouse flip. It needs to go to h6. And he totally missed it. Doesn't matter if you totally missed it. It fucks me up. Queen h6. Fuck me. Fuck up, I lose a move. Move mattered. The move was deeply important. Queen h6. Rook. Rook up. Rook takes. This takes. When the bishop moves, mate on the move. It's made like mate in 6. Now, I don't know what the fuck it is. God damn it. Mouse fucking slip. Yeah, I don't care about that. Again. Okay, I guess I won't take that. Okay, where's your check? I don't think you have any checks. You ain't got no checks. You ain't got no checks. All that desperate shit. Just resign. Let's keep going. Oh, I have to go. I want to hit 2100. That's my objective. That's by the way. Let's see if you harass me. It's just gonna push you. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call this shit a night. I am fucking up in regards to just mouse slips. Okay, go ahead and take it. Okay, I can live with that. Well, that's aggressive. That is very aggressive. And ill-advised. Like, super ill-advised. That is very weakening to the king side. It's not something you really want to do normally. Really good reason for it, I suppose. But I'm super skeptical of his reasons. See, I don't know what to do, though. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, I need you to cut that out. Knight takes bishop. Okay, I see what's going on. All right. That is a lot of pressure on that piece. It's backed by the rook. So knight takes, rook takes. I'm fucked. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, that's okay. That's a lot of shit to defend. I don't know if I can defend all that at once. If I knight takes, rook takes, attacks the queen. I don't want to give up that diagonal though. Do I lose a piece? Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, wait. That's a bad move. My signal is fucking up. Oh, come on. Don't fuck me like this. Not like this. Okay, my signal's getting weird. Is my Wi-Fi down? No, I'm still connected. I'm still connected. It says I'm still connected. My signal is weird on this. When it comes back, it's going to say I've abandoned the game or something. I mean, it doesn't matter. I was going to lose anyway. All right, I'm going to resign. See, it's not even taking my resignation. Yeah, I didn't abandon the game. My signal just went down. God damn it. Let's play one more. Last game. Either way, win or lose. Last game. Jin Woo. Oh, that's epic. That is epic. Jin Woo. Oh, man. What the since it devils die from the bubonic flow of the Ebola virus. Under the reign of King Cyrus. You can see the weakness of the virus. No Jinwoo. No Jinwoo. No Jinwoo. Cut that out. Jinwoo, I need you to stop. Jinwoo. Karate master. Rap. All that shit. Jinwoo. Come on, Jinwoo, cut it out. Jinwoo. That name is badass. She effectively scared the shit out of me on the king side, then counsel queen side. It's like, all right, I'm going to potentially damage one side of the board and dare you to counsel over that side now. Okay. Congratulations. I'm sufficiently freaked out. Okay, do something with that. Okay, don't get your king trapped. Don't get your queen trapped. How can she get attacked? Not yet. Anyway, okay. Your turn. The queen needs an escape hatch. Okay, there's one. Knock your bishop off the board, and the queen can go here. Okay, good. Pawn takes, knight takes. Okay, pawn takes. Bishop takes. Then what? Bishop takes. Okay, that's too much. Attack something. Goes here, I suppose. The queen has squares. Oh, can't do that. Queen takes if the knight moves. Oh, move. Why are you fucking with me? fucking with me, really. Okay, I'm not being allowed to cancel. Move. If you go here, the queen is gonna haunt you. Okay, go back to where you were. Oh, this is ugly. He's about to strangle me. I need to square for the king, otherwise it's me. This is complicated. I need to cut this dick off. C5 will do it. But I need time for C5. Stick off next move. 19 seconds. Give me that. Stick off. Seven seconds. Take it. Just survive. Just survive. 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 Just run. They get me. Master with the whip. Run through the fucking slave trails. I'm not gonna get the fuck away. It's like, dogs and horses. I think this is the way to Canada. Okay. I swear this is the last game. That's fine. Interesting. Bishop takes, pawn takes. No. Okay, that one first. Right. I don't want the bishop to come here. Okay, I need the knight to be moved. Okay, let's do it. What, the pawn? I think we take with the pawn. No, we take with the queen. All right. I think the G pawn needs to go here. Okay. Don't want him to interrupt. What the fuck is going on right now? And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to harass me. Okay, what can you keep queen sideways? And he wants to drop his queen here. Okay, I don't care with that. Keep pushing. No. Push. What do you take it with? What do you take it with? Bishop takes. Queen takes. Okay, what if rook takes? Okay. Okay, now what? Don't want the queen on there. Did it anyway. Fine. Okay, well played. Do it that way. There we go. Okay. I don't see this. Down in chess. That's what real men play. Don't care. This is how real men play. 18 seconds. Welcome. Give me that. Damn. Play it. Play it. No. The assassin. You didn't assassinate shit. You got assassinated. All right. I'm going to call this shit today. It's not lucky. That's called skill. That's called technique. There's really good anime. Not a big fan of anime, but the guy is so good at it. Like he has so many powers in it. And she was like, "How did you get those powers?" And he said, "It's just skill. It's just technique. Chess truly is the soul of chess." What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Lucky guy. Again, not luck, technique. Nobody gives a pint of Guinness. The Irish dug the tunnels and the canals. I'm from the UK. I'm evil. All right, Air Hammond, you're not evil, dude. You're just a person. How much evil do you have? So I have a USCF rating. My highest USCF rating was 2032. And then I ended up going to 2 tournaments, 10 years after I stopped playing, and dropped it to like 19 something. If it is Blitz, my highest in Blitz was master level. Easy. Definitely a master level. Would you like a chess set at Jamarlt custom painted? Would you like a themed chess set? A themed chess set? What is a themed chess set? What would be the theme? Take care of people under your queen. Yeah, I've dropped my queen. Fair enough. I don't know. Jamal plays chess, geopolitics, and chess are my favorite hobbies. Hey, man. As I pointed out, super chat challenge. Give a super chat. You can do a challenge. I need to check on you, Jamal. Enjoy your chess game. Idris Tartar. Oh, thank my man. How long have you been playing chess? Since I was a child. Since 6th grade. Since 6th grade. I went to it like a crackhead. South Park 2, Three Stooges, played by Eric Cartman. Cartman is funny. Win for Trump. I don't know that. RFK receives anti-Semitism vaccine. All right, I'm gonna call it today. I thank all of you. I do enjoy your excellent work, Jamal. Admirable, prolific, bro. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day or a night. You all have a fantastic evening. I think I redeemed myself today. I think I put on 20, 30 points. You all be safe. Enjoy your night. And I will see you guys bright and early in the morning. I have a damn good show lined up for you tomorrow morning also. I'll see you then. Sleep tight.